Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of Mark Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-6600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
At Access Credit Union, we are dedicated to demonstrating leadership and commitment within the communities we serve. We love to connect with our members and partner up with local communities. We are a passionate organization that believes in investing in our communities for a sustainable future. Whether we are serving pancakes on a festival weekend or watching a movie under the stars with friends and neighbors, we know these are the interactions that matter. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be, in your community.
Hello, I'm Nathan Friesen, and Super Thrifty is proud to sponsor the DEKALB Superspiel in Morris.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Morris Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
Last draw into our championships game on our
little
fourth
line
day
if you can.
of a 4-day event. World-class curling right here in our hometown of Morris. Myself,
curling
Matthew
a touch.
Norris, chair of DEKALB, and
Line's
my
good,
cohort
line's good,
here
it's not curl.
commentating on the mics on sheet C, Richard White.
Good day. Happy to be here.
That's fine. Line's great.
And so we
fine.
have had so many eliminations from Saturday. 12 men's, 6 women's eliminated. This started from 20 men's teams going into this event and 12 women's teams. Generally, a lot of the elite women's teams will be here with us today. Olympic trials, pre-trials are happening right now as well. So while it's unfortunate for us not to see some of these teams here, it is very fortunate for us to see our teams playing on TSN.
Yes, it is, and that was very good trials. Watching Jacobs and Holman play, there's some good games.
Very good games, and even a little closer to home, Team McDonald too. Still.
Yes.
Now that being said, Canada Olympic pre-trials happening, but a lot of these other teams have had some of these trials. So if you are looking on our sheets right now, we're live streaming here on sheet C. We're watching Team Korea, Team Kim playing against Team Sinnett. Other international world elite teams that are playing with us here at DEKALB this week and have been Team New Zealand and Team Philippines. For the first time around here, Team Philippines, both New Zealand and Philippines top teams in their own countries. Unfortunately, with the world-class elite curling that we have going on here, both eliminated yesterday. We'll do a little rundown of our sheets going on here. On sheet B, another international team, Team China, team here playing against our home team, Team Calvert, and our previous finalist winners here at DEKALB.
Yes, both all of them out here are shaping up to be some good games. Even on sheet D, you got McMillan and Gray ranked 25th and 26th in the world.
Yeah, and like Richard said, McMillan and Greyweather's on D, which is our other live stream. So you can watch those girls play over there. And then on sheet E, we have Peterson. Huge game that they just won there against one of our Manitoba junior teams, Team Hayward. Team Hayward had a 6th ender to take a bit of an advantage, but then Peterson returned that with a 4th ender.
That game was exciting to watch. Not just to broadcast, but to watch.
And they're playing against one of our other international teams, Team Uno.
I'm going to give you a little more.
So another exciting game. It's not the end of the day, folks. It's only $15 to get here. Watch these international teams play. Watch our home world elite teams play. Meet them. Shake their hands. Say hello. Everybody is super friendly here. It's a great environment. We'd love to see you here at Morris.
Well, I understand, but
But if you're sitting at your living room right now and not jumping in your car to come down, on our sheet C, we have Team Kim and Team Sinnett. A little the same of what we've been seeing. Some guard play, taking advantage of the 5th guard rule. I do speak a lot of that because it is a rule in the game that changes the game.
just top 8.
And this Team Sinnett is no slouch. They came off a 4th place finish at the Nationals.
Well, and with a little bit of a slow start and an almost opportunity to be out of DEKALB, there was a miss hit and a steal, I believe, if I recall correctly, that had them win a game. And since then, they've not missed that opportunity, and they've been winning back to back.
You got a good one. Yep. You got a good one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But Team Kim really looking to stack up the rocks in the front. Team Sinnett trying to play off of theirs.
You hear us talking about the high caliber players, athletes, teams that are at this spiel. I tell you, Kim is using this as a warm-up because they're headed to the BC, the pre-trials for the Worlds in BC.
And this is Team Sinnett.
Kim.
Oh, Team
Kim.
Kim.
Oh. Yep. the Korean national team.
So this is just a stopover.
Yeah.
And a practice session.
Yeah.
A lot of these teams here are taking advantage of this elite curling here in Morris, heart of Canada, right in the smack dab middle. So actually not a bad plan to make your way by and play today. There are some of the teams out here now that went straight Friday qualifying for today's draws, coming out a bit cold. No opportunity to play against anybody yesterday. I believe only a bit of an hour of a practice time if you had more than 24 hours without play. I can't say that's enough of a warm-up, but I guess it's better than being 24 hours cold.
Yes. They could have probably went outside here in this Manitoba weather to warm up.
And speaking of that, we came into this weekend a little warm. The ice was a little warm. Players actually like that little bit warmer ice.
A little less. It's running pretty good here.
Like it running a bit fast. But it did cool off quick in the last 2 days. And we've talked to a few people and a couple players here and there. And yeah, they say too, it's cooled off, but the ice makers have maintained consistency. Team Sinnett really trying to pull it in here.
Really good sweep, Coleman. Really good sweep.
Team Sinnett loading up the house with stones.
I agree. A little up. See you get click? I was just a little big with it. To be honest, I like slid edge of rock, and I was like, I think we're actually. I don't really know what it's doing.
We're still watching Sheet D.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. We're watching Sheet D on our screen.
A little bit. Fine. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
Nice and soft out of the hack. Looking to freeze up and or draw around the T line.
Thank you. Thanks for bouncing. They're not bouncing.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Freeze it.
Now,
Yeah.
with Kim Stone there being behind the T line, Richard, a good opportunity for them to freeze up and be on the T line for Team Sinnett.
Seeing a little less. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, 5-5. He said 5-2 was back 8. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you guys. Not much ad.
These strong players, they make it look so easy to come out of that hack. They are coming out of that hack very slow because of this fast ice. It's like riding a bike. If you're not going fast enough, you're tipping, you're falling, you're not keeping consistently straight. This is what shows you that these are truly Olympic grade athletes in maintaining that strength.
Well, some of these teams, they are on the ice 8 hours a day, every day.
Sinnett answers back with another draw freeze. And not just on the ice. They have physiotherapists, they have trainers, dietitians. I mean, for a lot of these elite teams at this level, it's not just a hobby anymore. It is a lifestyle. Team Kim still feeling like there's an opportunity here to draw in and be protected, but maintain shot rock.
It's been a quick turnaround for Team Kim as they played an extra end there at the earlier draw.
A little bit more practice, I guess. Sweeping to cut it in, feeling like it's far out. Sitting right on top.
That's tough. That's a tough call there. Who's closer
Shot.
to the button? Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a measure for sure if those are the two rocks left.
Skip's getting ready to make their first throw.
You can hear the guys at the other ice there. They're not talking about their shot. They're talking about what their shot might be. We've mentioned this before many times. It is a game of chess out there. It's a game of strategy. Not what necessarily you're going to do, but you have to be in your in the opposition's minds.
Yeah. Sometimes if your first thought isn't what your shot is, it's what their shot's going to be.
And we do have Strauss shooting Skip's rocks for Team Sinnett.
Line's good. Okay. Close. Close. Straight. Straight. Hard straight.
They were off coming into the end of this, and now they're trying to hold that line. The on and off tells you they're very close to what they're looking for.
Oh, it picked.
Oh.
That's fine. It picks at the end, though.
You might have heard the third at the other end notice that it did pick on something in the house. So while it looked like it was falling on top of Team Kim's stone, that pick had them roll in. Now, that being said, did push Kim out a little bit, and they are on the button, but it doesn't necessarily benefit them.
No, and that's that plan B that we've mentioned before.
Going into these Skips rocks, Kim does have the hammer. They are looking at that hit back. Making sure that ice is clean all the way to that stone.
You may hear me mention about the world rankings in that. Coming in, Team Sinnett is ranked 42nd. Team Kim is ranked 49th.
Oh, so they're actually quite close to each other.
Yeah.
In the world rankings as well.
Yeah.
Is he going to be on top of that rock? He is, but it didn't take enough of that yellow stone. They were hoping to hit more center or the other side center of that stone, pushing Sinnett further in and up against their own stone.
And Team Sinnett is coming off a fourth place nationals last time. They told me their goal is to win the Nationals. That is a big goal of theirs.
If we're in the pocket, he has
That close. They're a runner.
Yeah.
And while Team Kim being at that placement in the world rankings, in Korea themselves, they are ranked number 1.
Yes.
So they are looking to just protect these stones here, noting that there is an opportunity for Team Kim to still take a lot of their stones out. A lot of curling still left here, folks. Said it before, $15 just to get in. Watch this world-class curling. Elite curlers, international curlers, for one of the highest, if not highest, purse payouts. Up to $60,000 throughout this event. Big checks being given out today. And Sinnett looking for exactly what they wanted. Stacking those rocks some more. And not only some big checks, but some very important points.
Yes, there's both Canadian rank points and world ranking points to be earned here. So some of these teams will move up in the rankings in the world and the Canadians.
I liked the out on that for the second one, though. The first one was a touch soft.
While our teams chat here a little bit, seems our other sheets are a little ahead of us. Not too much going on. Everybody playing cautious, still figuring out the ice after the first end. Team Hyuk against Team Calvert. Right now, it's just 1-0 for China Team Hyuk. And then going over to sheet D, our other streaming sheet, Team Grey Withers against Team Macmillan. A blank end in the first. Macmillan maintains hammer. And then all the way over to our sheet E with Peterson against our Japan team Uno. Another blank. It looks like Uno maintaining hammer going into the second. And a lot of Peterson stones in their house there, but it is Uno with the shot rock. And back to our sheet C. Team Kim looking like they've made a decision on what they're going to do. What does it look like here, Richard?
Looks.
I think they're just throwing soft.
Yeah.
I think they're just throwing soft and getting rid of the one.
Yeah, I think maybe they might play soft here, get rid of the one. Try and keep the points down.
Last shot for Kim.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. If they touch it,
On and off tells you they're really close. And they do. Sinnett ends up the first end with a steal of 2. Quite the aggressive end right there. A little bit of a surprise for us, but not unexpected when you're watching these elite curlers play. And this is not the end of it. We're going to be back right away with our second end on sheet C here at the DEKALB. But first, hear from our sponsors.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB. Challenge the status quo.
Welcome back and good afternoon, everybody. We are looking at the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel held here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. Our 4th and final day of this huge world event. We're watching on Sheet C, Team Kim against Team Sinnett. Myself, chair for DEKALB, Matthew Norris, and with me today is Richard White.
As you see with the first rocks here, Sinnett is going right after it. That aggressive style that a lot of the new younger teams are playing.
Especially with a 2-point advantage after our first end.
Okay, I think we just leave it. Line's good. Okay, line's good. I think we just leave it. Line's good. That's fine, honestly. I think we just want to keep it higher.
All sheets so far after the first end, no big scores. Some blanks and a single. You may have been able to hear Team Japan over on Sheet E there. Team Uno really driving Peterson's rocks out of that house. And there's a lot of exciting shots going on all these sheets. It's hard to just keep your eyes on one. You can only see one with us right now on Sheet C and or one on Sheet D. But if you come here in person today, you can watch all the rest of the sheets only for $15. So this is multiple times with all these games this weekend. We see the same first 2 to 3 rocks. Some playing center line, the other team playing outside. That 5 rock guard rule.
Yeah, the teams are really trying to get a feel. These first 2 ends, get a feel for the ice.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
On and off tells you they're really close to what they want. And they want that tap.
Roll it a bit. Whoa.
Roll.
It's a beauty.
And maintain that center line.
Yeah, a little up. Really nice throw, though.
I see Kim's raising his brush. They're looking like a takeout here, maybe a triple.
They've realized that Team Sinnett has taken charge and wants to take that away from them. Those rocks are a bit staggered, so there's opportunity. If not 3-2. Holding that rock as hard as they can. Gets one. And a backing into the second rock. So 2 of Sinnett stones are out. And they get that roll to the outside. Almost behind their guard, but just not quite enough. Sinnett taking advantage of that and hoping to take that stone out and roll back to center.
You see Kim trying to adjust their game.
Oh, curl. Hard curl. Whoa. Curl.
He's calling it. Wants to cut it all the way. Yeah, and that's why he was really getting Kaufman to cut that rock. He knew that it was going to roll too far out.
Has he split the house enough that to keep it from it being a double, or do you feel there's a double there?
Kim's tapping his broom on that ice, and if not the double, at least wants to hit it and stick on top of it.
But I knew it, so we went curl. It was fine.
And a lot of these curlers at this level, they're not playing for 50% success, 60% success. They're shooting 90 to 100% success rates on these shots. So that little type of a miss, you might see that as still a good shot, but to them, that's 15% less than they wanted to see, which gives Team Kim an opportunity to do exactly that.
I think we just nose it. Yeah, nose is probably okay too, right? Okay. Do you ever like control here? I like control here, Sam.
You hear them talking about the weight out there? Control versus board.
Curlers got their own language. That was an aggressive pop right before that hog line. I don't know if he was nervous coming out of that he was going to cross the hog line holding onto that rock. Does get Team Kim out, but theirs as well. I was thinking that Team Kim might look at a potential blank. There's still a lot of stones, so maybe that blank they'll look towards near the end to take the hammer into the third. But with that many more stones in play, they're going back to step one, play with that guard. Does that look a little hot to you?
Just a bit.
Those sweepers are trying to just stay off. Yeah, I don't think they wanted the roll so that they could stack up on top of their own. So no. I think it was a good call for Team Kim to bring that to the back of the house a little bit to the outside.
Yeah, just flop like 3 feet.
Plan B.
Don't have to roll a ton.
Plan B.
All right, that was
Sometimes you wonder if you shouldn't go with Plan B first. Turn it into the Plan A.
You do that little shrug after that shot and, oh, I didn't even think about that one.
I meant to do that. So what I always tell my skip. Yep. You meant to do that, right? He's like, yeah.
Yep.
Just
yes!
really, really trying to make sure they get that stone. But I think they wanted that that roll.
I'm just giving you a little soft on those inside outs.
So now Team Kim, they get another opportunity to do that hit and roll behind.
Sinnett has got them kind of spread nice so you don't hit that double.
Correct. Softer coming out of here. And honestly, even if it's a bit of a tap back and they use Sinnett stone to ensure that they have the security there. Still, you know, maybe that was the shot that they were going for, but in that case, a little bit hot and bumped off. It does look like both teams are still figuring out the lice a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes that backing can be your best friend.
Even if it's the opposing team stone.
Yeah.
Hey, flop. I like nose. Okay.
Team Sinnett, hoping for a hit here to leave them with 3 shot rocks in the house.
Right to it, no roll. Stick it right there, come on. Just roll big,
They do have all 3 stones in that house, but truly, Team Kim, another opportunity to do what you were talking about there, Richard, too. Freeze up, use Team Sinnett as backing and safety.
But Team Kim has hammer, right? And if you're Team Sinnett, you only want to give them one. Take the hammer into the next end.
You're still 1 up, going into the third.
Sheet B over here. This is Calvert took 2, and they're lying 2 right now.
Team Hyuk coming in for a freeze to try and stay in there. Just over half going into their third, and looking like there's a lot of competition there still.
That.
Team Kim pretty much where they were wanting, maybe a little more into the 12 than they were hoping though. And I think they were looking for just the edge of the 8. Continuing with the rest of our sheets here, we were just talking about sheet B, Team Hyuk against Team Calvert. Finishing, well, halfway through their third end, and 2-1 for Team Calvert. Over under the live stream sheet, sheet D, Team Grey Withers against Team Macmillan. They're done their second end and in their third. Nothing on the scoreboard, so it does appear maybe that there was another blank end, so Macmillan would likely still have hammer in the third. And on our sheet E, Team Peterson against Team Uno. And after 2, Uno did get 1 in the second. So Team Peterson has hammer into the third. Not a lot of stones in there, but they're barely to the halfway point in their third end. Over here on sheet C, what's going on?
Well, they don't want to give up the third, or a triple. Third. They don't want to give up a triple. I'm sure third is a 3 triple.
Yeah. I think they were calling that out there too. Don't want to give a triple.
Straight. Whoa. Straight.
Kaufman really trying to hold that stone. On, off, on, off. So I know we've been mentioning Team Sinnett. Sinnett not here today. We have Strauss out there shooting the skips, rocks, and Tuma on third, stones. Kim with last stone on the second, looking for just 1. Really trying to just keep it clean. Only need it for weight.
Two brushers out there now.
And Team Kim with 1 at the end of the second. Team Sinnett still holding the lead with 2. So 2-1 here at the end of the second. We're going to take a little break. You can listen to our sponsors. See you in a minute.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of Mark Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-0000 6,600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
Good afternoon and welcome back everybody to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. We would like you to know that this is Canada because we have a lot of world teams out here. Could be anywhere in the world right now we could be playing. We have on the ice already Team China, Team Korea, Team Japan, team from the United States, and team from here in Canada. So, myself, Chair DEKALB, Matthew Norris, right next to me, multiple hat wearer, volunteer, commentator, ice helper, Richard White.
Welcome aboard. Thank you.
So right here on sheet C, Kim taking just one at the end of the second. So 2-1, Sinnett still leads this ice.
It's going to be curl late.
Honestly, for me, and how I play, the reason I talk about the fifth guard rule so much is I think it's a great big advantage for a team, a player, a skip to use as a strategy. And Sinnett just continues to play aggressive. It has worked to their benefit, though.
Well, they are a young team. That said, like, the newer, younger teams seem to be playing more aggressive than teams used to play in the past. And you see that in the elite levels. When you watch Dunstone, you watch Jacobs, those teams play this weekend. They are not afraid to make those shots and be aggressive.
And you have to, when you get down to the final day, which is where we are today. This is the final day of 4 of this world event. Yesterday, a lot of qualifiers trying to make it to today. We had 12 eliminations out of the men's event, and we had 6 out of the women's. Just a lot of teams eliminated. A lot of teams trying to make it to the big purse today. Those big checks. We have up to $60,000 over these last 4 days in purse money to these winning teams.
And that money helps out a lot of these teams travel because they do a lot of traveling.
The traveling, the training, their equipment, nothing comes cheap. Speaking of equipment, you'll see a lot of these curlers out here with a lot of Asham equipment, the shoes, gloves, shirts. We also have their brooms. And a big shout out to one of our live streaming sponsors, Asham Curling Supply. So grateful for them not only to support us, but to support the curlers out there.
And taking over, Asham is taking over next year from Cargill. This will be the Asham International Curling Development Center.
We've had such a great experience with Cargill and their support of our Cargill Training Center. Big part of all the training that happens here from the juniors all the way up to the international players. And with a little bit of a farewell going into these next several months from Cargill, a thank you to them and a huge thank you to Ashram for taking that over.
Much appreciated for both of them.
Now, Kim started off playing that 5-guard rule, having that center guard up there. Sinnett trying to take advantage of their guard, but it looks like Kim is taking charge with that center line.
If they ever give us this side, just straight pick.
The viewers at home might know this better than I do, but I remember us commentating Sinnett. I believe it was you and I. I've mentioned that Sinnett is not here right now, but I do believe Strauss was throwing some of those skip stones, but we have Tuma, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. We have Tuma holding that skips broom now. We've talked about that before. A lot of these players changing up their strategies, and that could be moving some of their players.
I think as the teams get adjusted to the ice, they might find it fits one player's game better than the other.
Correct. And Thurston with a very nice shot took out that Kim Rock just like it was peeling a guard.
Yeah, it was a little in out, but
coming out nice and slow, wanting to do the same thing but a little bit deeper so Sinnett doesn't have an opportunity to do this once again. Team Kim pulls it off. Still, it's behind the T line.
or do you like hammering it? It's tough. And you can make this.
So what do you feel will be Team Sinnett's move here?
Tuma was just saying that if you hit it hard enough, you can squeeze them out. Like, this is where I get lost in translation with these elite teams. They're calling shots where I couldn't even imagine it's a possibility. And this is where my mind was going, is kind of playing that draw, that freeze. Like, they're just enough there that they'll be sitting on top of that T line, which would leave them shot.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's great. Line's great. Curl a little. Curl. Yep.
Yeah, it needs to come in here.
It'll follow the leader. Ooh, too much of a roll. I don't feel that's what they were after.
Too much weight coming into that house. Quite a bit of a bounce.
This is fast ice.
Mm-hmm. Teams do like it. I have a hard time sliding out of the hack when it's this fast ice. My core is not as nearly as strong as these athletes out here today. Most of the time, I'm just happy to stand back up after coming out of the hack.
You just come on out to the stick curling. You don't have to get down.
You and I have talked about that a lot. You guys can figure out how to use that stick. I can't do it to save my life.
I was never a stick curler. I like regular curling, but my dad had an injury, and he had an operation, and he partners with my mom, and I filled in for him, and that's been a whole different experience out here stick curling.
I bet.
I've seen a little less.
Tuma up in the hack now, looking for an aggressive shot. Oof. Did get the Kim stone that was shot. Cleared out a little bit of their own. But not upset by any means. They talked about the stick curling, which we do have, and that's on our Wednesday nights, and it is all 6 sheets here of stick curling. A lot of people coming out to have fun with that. We also have our mixed night, or at least that's how I call it, the mixed night here at the Morris Curling Club. But it is an open league for all those that would like to participate in curling. Tuesday, we have our junior curling, which Richard helps out from time to time. We have level 1 trainers, coaches. One of which Richard's father, and I believe it's Daphne, correct? Is the
Daphne and Cam.
Daphne and Cam trained coaches for our junior curlers, and Richard was saying as young as 5 years old we have out there on the ice. And just shows how much training goes here at the Morris Curling Club, all the way from 5-year-old and new to world-class elite being trained here out of this curling club.
And don't let the age fool you on the stick curling. We do have some of the younger players out, trying it out. Two of the ladies that were curling in this Bonspiel this weekend, they come out and stick curl on Wednesday night.
Oh, look at that. And I gotta say, we lost quite a few people from our open night to you guys, by the way.
Some of us do work, you know.
Still a bit of a game back and forth here on sheet C. Tuma, third stone. Does get that rock out. Another one of theirs as well, though. Again, I don't think they're too upset with that.
Well, Sinnett does have hammer.
I think they're a lot more upset than they need to be. I don't think that was horrible. I mean, Tim Kim is still 1 down. Team Sinnett with the hammer. Just need 1 to make that gap a little further.
That's that constantly thinking, analyzing the game.
Looking for top button draw. Those sweepers, oh, we haven't seen that, I think, all weekend. The skip jumping in there to help out the sweepers to really drive that rock down. Not enough. But sitting behind, a little bit staggered. Now, we've talked about that before here because Morris Curling Club, first ever rock throwing machine in the world. sits here on sheet A. Quite the opportunity for curlers to hone in on those sweeping skills. Back in the day, where Richard and I have talked about before, whether it's the horsehair brooms or the thick 4-inch 8-ender brooms,
8-enders, yep.
These thin little brooms that they're holding right now pack a punch. Between the women's players and the men's players putting 150, 200 pounds of pressure on those brooms, they are making artwork out there on the ice. And that's what that rock throwing machine does. It is consistent throwing so that you can make the changes and figure out what changes you need to do to that rock to do what you want.
And the World Curling does do their broom development testing right here in Morris with that rock thrower.
So not only for curlers, but to help manufacturers and innovation.
Curl if you have to. Straight, 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 straight. Whoa.
So Team Sinnett
That's something about it. Pretty good.
trying to do what Team Kim was,
All right, overcooked it a hair.
but a little bit more heavy.
It's hard for them, right? 16.
Team Kim looking at their last shot. One of their cohorts down at this side, standing in the hack, telling them what they see. Give them an idea of if they have an ability to get in there. It does appear that they're looking to do what Strauss just threw and to try to get in there, but take that shot rock. Is there an opportunity for Team Kim to take more than one?
I don't think so.
Team Kim looking for a shot and a steal.
Are they a little heavy here?
Not only heavy, I think he ended up floating a little more outside than he wanted. Sweepers are trying to cut it in. Look at it just dive, though. It is coming. But they had to sweep it to get it there, therefore making that weight a bit heavier.
Just gotta touch this. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I like that. Maybe shot with on it. Yeah. Yeah.
They want to remove that rock, not to jam it. Open.
I mean, you can throw whatever you want, really.
Strauss coming in here for the last rock for Team Sinnett. Like you said, Richard, want to take that rock out. There is a potential for a little bit of a split here. I don't think they'll end up with 3, but definitely trying to be shot 2 at the end of this end.
Definitely, you don't want to jam. You jam that red back. Yours.
Or even a float out if they float out a bit too far.
And flash. You don't want to do that either.
Trying to really hold on to that rock. Oh. On and off.
Whoa. You're good, just clean.
Nice, easy in. Pretty confident.
Mm. They know their weight.
In and out.
Strauss knows his weights. He's got his weights down.
Team Sinnett at the end of end 3 to take continuing the lead of 4-1. So a lot of our other big teams here having some great curling. We'll come back in a minute after our sponsors to tell you the rest of the scores.
At Access Credit Union, we are dedicated to demonstrating leadership and commitment within the communities we serve. We love to connect with our members and partner up with local communities. We are a passionate organization that believes in investing in our communities for a sustainable future. Whether we are serving pancakes on a festival weekend or watching a movie under the stars with friends and neighbors, we know these are the interactions that matter. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be, in your community.
Good afternoon and welcome back everybody to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. This is the last day of a 4-day Superspiel world-class event with international and local players from all across the world, elite and all in some of the top world rankings. Matthew Norris here, chair of DEKALB, on Sheet C, watching Team Kim and Team Sinnett broadcasting now. Cohort here, Richard White joining us as well. We have another live stream on Sheet D, Grey Withers against Macmillan. After 3 ins, they're well into their 4th and going into their skip stones. Macmillan with 1 in the 3rd, so that score is low at 1-0. Over on Sheet B.
Now, hang on. Macmillan is no stranger to this ice. They won the icebreaker this year.
So, and icebreaker, for those of you at home or unfamiliar, is a bonspiel held here at Morris Curling Club with United States playing against Canada. A friendly back and forth, to say the least, but with Team Macmillan, like Richard had said, winning that in the women's.
They won it with 3 in the final.
Still tight. And back here on Sheet C, Team Kim now definitely taking advantage of that 5 rock guard rule as Sinnett is 3 ahead in this game. We also have another international team, Team Hyuk, playing on Sheet B against Team Calvert, last year's finalists and winners in DEKALB. Right now, game is in the 4th end. It is 2-2. And then all the way over to Sheet E, we have Team Peterson playing against another international team that we have here, Japan team, Team Uno. Right now, Uno continues with that lead with 2 stones in the 3rd to lead that game 3-0. Sinnett, once again, we see them really wanting to control a center line. Kim debating whether to take that away from them and then take advantage and go behind their guards. This is where a skip really wants to hear from his teammates. I know I've done this a few times too. Which turn are you feeling today? Would you like to go inside out or outside in? Really doesn't matter on my end as a skip, where you feel comfortable coming out of the hack.
And that said, a lot of players do have one in or the out turn that feels more comfortable to them.
My middle son, who's not a stranger to curling, but he's still newer, I'll push him out of his comfort zone. He's a right-handed player, so his right foot in the left hack. It makes it difficult to come across the line when you're coming out of that hack. So those are the shots I make him do.
That's what parents are for. You got to push your kids.
Help them grow. Just like we can do here for your kids at the Morris Curling Club. So much friendly coaching that occurs and some wonderful basic training, but you can go as hard and as far as these elite curlers because they train here as well.
Throw it back. What do we just rip one?
Team Kim, I think, was hoping to hang out a little bit there, but regardless, taking away that center guard from Sinnett.
Yeah, let's put it back.
I just love seeing that after this 4-day event to still see these world-class teams out here on this ice. To just take a look and see people from Korea, Japan,
Okay, go curl then, go curl then, go curl then.
China.
Go curl then, go curl then. Yeah, I mean, just try to make the double. Yeah.
Trying to make sure that they prevent a double action, but Kim going right there for it and wanting a roll after. Some other world-class teams that we've had here today, or sorry, this event. Team New Zealand, #1 in their own right in country. Played really, really well going into yesterday. But like I said, the unfortunate news of 12 men's teams being eliminated yesterday. New Zealand, unfortunately, one of them. And another team, which did hang out quite late last night, Team Philippines. Great team, #1 in their country as well. Eliminated yesterday. But hey, they didn't let that get them down. They were right here with all the volunteers, some friends, some families, some other teams, just hanging out and enjoying the atmosphere here in Morris.
They even won on the 50-50 draw we have here.
That's right. I think I heard it was $370.
Yeah.
Oh, that being said, our draw for 50-50 is $330 today. You still have some time to get out here. I mean, $15 to finish watching this huge championship and finals with all these world-class players, and probably only $5. You can definitely make your money back, get some signatures, shake some hands, and enjoy some great curling.
We do have a bar, so if you'd like to put that money you win back into the Morris Curling Club, there's that.
We're happy to support you here.
Roll yellow big. Yes, 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 yes.
So Kim, with her previous shot, did get a hit and out. Didn't get much of a roll that we wanted. Sinnett taking advantage of that, knocking their stone out and rolling out to the 12-foot. So Kim not nervous about Sinnett having 2 stones in a house, just looking for an outside draw. Man, I'd be nervous out on this ice. But we've talked about these elite players, and a big reason why they are so good at what they do is they keep their emotions in check.
Yes, you see that out here all the time. Oh, we've seen it earlier when Hayward took that 6-ender up against Peterson, and Peterson just held their composure and bounced right back.
Took a 4 in the end after.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little more. Mine is curled here. Yeah.
But we are down to the final 4 in both the men's and the women. So these are elite teams that can hold their composure and their emotions in check.
Tuma with his last stone. Trying to get Kim out and stay around for 3 in the house. Didn't come out as much as they like. but did get Kim Stone out.
Just double correct. Sorry, boys.
Nice and soft. Kim looking for the same shot, but of course higher in that house. Don't want to leave Sinnett with another opportunity. Just a little heavier than they wanted, but I think they're still happy with that. Opportunity to talk some more about our live stream sponsors. So grateful for this opportunity from Big Day Media to be talking to you today and for you to be watching us at home on our live stream. And that's because of our big sponsors here, Asham Curling Supply, of course, Access Credit Union, always a big help here. Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy, not only a helpful sponsor, but a helpful help in our health around our communities. Play Now, the Town of Morris. You're seeing the commercials here on the live stream from Town of Morris. There is quite a lot to do around here. Of course, Big Wave Foods, a great spread for our curling teams. Of course, our volunteers and the sponsors that are watching us here live today. And then, I mean, if you're liking that commercial from the Town of Morris, and if you've been here to participate in activities, you love the town, you love the people, well, the DeMark Hancock real estate team might be able to find you a place to have you here to stay.
And Morris is a nice city to live in. I've been out here 1 year myself, and I really enjoy it.
1 year?
Yeah.
That's it?
Feels like forever, eh?
Jeez. I feel like I've known you for at least a few years.
Probably
already.
about 3, because I kept flying out here.
Oh, that's why. And Richard here is an Ontario boy. We had a couple Ontario teams here this event as well. Strauss was his first of 2 shots.
That's really nice. 1-2.
Sounds like they're quite happy with that, knowing that they're shot 2 of the 4 stones in the house. I think being Team Kim, comfortable knowing that they'll still get 1. But Richard, of course, you want more coming out of that being down 3.
That's really nice.
The Team Sinnett has been playing them very well, playing them on the aggressive side. They have the ice figured out. And again, I think Team Kim has had to chase Team Sinnett.
Feel a little bit that way as well. And there's been misses on both teams too. Kim with the shot they were looking for. Roll on top of Sinnett Stone.
I think it's going to be pretty straight here. We just saw it, right? Like here. I like that.
Now, I heard Tuma say that the ice is running 14.
Do you think they're calling
A hit and roll.
Or, sorry, that 14, is it hog to tee, withdraw?
Yeah, because that was putting them at the back of the house.
They really don't want this to come over the center line too terribly much. They'd be hurting themselves in the process. Holding on to that stone to make sure it doesn't come over too much. Want to roll.
Any roll, any roll, any roll. Okay.
And now an opportunity for Kim for a double in a roll. No hesitation in that, Richard.
No, there was not at all. There was not at all.
11. I was just dead wrong.
Kim, last stone in the fourth end.
Sometimes it takes me a couple minutes, but that one will take me like 5 seconds.
Double and stick for 2. Kim gets it and finished the end with 2 rocks, closing that gap. So now going into the 5th, we have 4-3 for Team Sinnett. A lot of great action here at the Morris Curling Club with the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel. Second to last draw before the finals. We're going to come back, give you some updates on the rest of the sheets, but for now, enjoy a word from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Nathan Friesen, and Super Thrifty is proud to sponsor the DEKALB Superspiel in Morris.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Morris Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
They're throwing doubles, so I still like under. Oh, sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. Thank you for joining this on the last day of a 4-day event, World Elite Curling here on the ice. We are looking at Team Kim and Team Sinnett playing against each other here on Sheet C. Team Kim retaliating a little bit, coming back with 2 points in the fourth end. We're going into the 5th. Team Sinnett still leading by 1, 4-3. Myself, chair for DEKALB, Matthew Norris, and with me today is Richard White.
The Team Sinnett now is starting to show a little bit of their emotions on their sleeve. And we were talking about composure. Starting to show a little bit.
That being said, a little bit of emotion. I do hear a little bit of a whistle from one of the mics there on the ice. I think one way to help bring themselves back to level, distract from what their emotions may be bringing them to. Kim, I think they were happy about their play last end, where they're being a little protective, using that 5-rock guard rule and throwing some ones on top of the house. Both stones that they have on top there are protected right now. Team Sinnett can't touch those, or at least hit them out until the 5th rock. They gotta hold on to that.
Really gotta go. Really gotta go. You're on the guard.
They're going on it.
Oh, just couldn't hold it out there.
No.
All right, that's better than.
Bounce out, still touching center line.
Yeah.
Kim. What are they talking about there? What are they looking to do?
Sit. You want to bump it and sit right on that front guard, Sinnett.
So going back and forth between the draw and
now
that
they're
stone.
thinking draw again. Now, if you're Kim, are you looking? You're always looking to steal, but are you also maybe possibly looking to hold them to one?
Early on in the game, that's good. We're in the fifth end here. That would give them hammer going into an even end, 6. And if there is a bit of back and forth, Kim would end up with the hammer in the eighth end. Really good shot here.
That's the
Kim's
keys
shot.
to the car.
Keys
right
to the
there.
car.
Keys to the car.
For some of us that haven't heard us talk about this before, way back in the day, you used to be able to play competitions or draws at least, where you might pay some money into, and if you are able to shoot to the button, that means all white around that stone, full in the button, you did in fact get the keys to the car.
Have you ever choked on a draw to the button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
I was in a spiel doing the lead, and everybody on the team voted me to draw, and I choked.
I think I've even hogged it one time.
Yeah. That was nothing more funnier. They're all looking at me like, you've hit the button all weekend, and when we needed to you choked. They're like, okay.
And that being said, actually, I think I was part of an event not too many years ago where, somebody didn't get to own a car, but they got the opportunity to have a vehicle from a dealership for some time, fully at the dealership's expense and all. So not quite ownership of a vehicle, but still technically got the keys to the car.
Nice.
Kim feeling like they're controlling center line, so they're going to throw up that card. Looking back at some of our other sheets here, we do have on sheet B, Team Hyuk against Team Calvert. Seems like every time I try and give our viewers at home a score, a lot of the players decide to cover the scoreboard on me. So we're going to go straight to sheet D, our other live stream. Team Greyweathers against Team Macmillan. Coming into the end of their fifth end, Team Greyweathers taking a lead, but not by much, only by 1. It is 2-1 Greyweathers. On sheet E, our other team from around the world, Team Japan, Ueno, still taking charge after a 2 steal in the third and another 2 steal in the fourth. They are 5-0 against Peterson. Back to Sinnett here. Seeing what Team Kim is trying to do there and trying to rob him of that, but in fact, they do exactly what Kim is wanting and keep him guarded up at the center.
Right after that first sheet, that second end, Kim changed. He changed his strategy, and it seemed to, like we were saying, getting into the heads. He seemed to have gotten into the heads of the Sinnett team now.
Well, and you were saying too, Sinnett having charge, Kim feeling like they seemed Sinnett might have that charge. But after that second end point there, or that fourth end 2 points from Kim, Kim really has that confidence back and wants to take that control back. Yeah. Or I should say maintain it after the fourth end.
Yeah. And the game has really gone more to the center. In the first end, too, they were a little bit further out, and now it's brought, well, basically I feel Kim has brought it more to the center.
Did not. I
No,
think
this-
that's what they were more or less heading towards, but I think it floated further out than we were hoping.
Like back 8.
Was just talking about Sheet E, Peterson against Japan team Uno, and it does look like they finished the 5th end. Peterson is on the board now, so score 5-1 for team Uno.
Now this is looking like a good opportunity for Team Sinnett here to remove those red rocks. No, maybe floated out too much.
Way out. That Strauss's arm is just holding out there. They're trying to get it to at least touch something. Oh, look at that. Well, not atrocious. They are still staying there. And there's still opportunity for some score for Team Sinnett. There's still a couple stones to go. So let's see if Team Kim's playing a little softer now and trying to get it right on the button. Trying to cut it in there. Yeah. Utilize that brushing strategy we were talking about before. Get it to curl a bit more. And success.
And they do.
Get to the nose. Like same weight.
We had started a little later this afternoon with this 1 p.m. draw. Had a 9th ender there. And so that means you have even a better opportunity to get here and make it for the rest of these ends here to make it for the finals, which will occur just after 4 o'clock. $15 to get into this event. Meet some of these world curlers, hometown elite curlers.
Anybody who's going in to work Sunday night, that night shift, gives them an opportunity to call in sick. Come down, watch it.
Usually by contract, you have at least 3 hours to call in. I think you have an opportunity here. And there's still at least 45 minutes to get some 50-50 tickets. Wow. That was very well done. Still not shot, but makes it very hard for Kim to be able to potentially steal.
Again, we can hear the emotions out there that the gentlemen are expressing.
It's getting them a little bit. Even Sinnett here has hammer. It's not an easy shot, but for me anyway, but these guys probably easier. They have that straight run back off those guards. Can knock out some of Kim's rocks, technically, and still maintain some shots. So, I mean, it's not over yet this end for Sinnett. It's just these guys want to play 100% of the time, and that 15% difference just gets them down.
That 100% is the difference between me and you.
Actually, it's more like
them and us.
Yeah. Well, no. I was going to say them and us, it's like 50%. I'm happy to play at least 50%. If I can get half my shots to do what I'm wanting them to do, I think it's a good night.
Yes.
But you're right. These guys, they want to play 100%
all the
of the time. Well, we've seen this so few times this weekend. These alert curlers, I mean, granted, they were trying to play a high guard. Totally understand. And sometimes the ice might have a little bit on it. It could be a hair, but it sounds like it picked out there. It did not get across that hog line, therefore burnt.
Now let's see if Sinnett can take advantage of that.
They're looking to. This is first of 2 for Strauss. Trying to take advantage of the miss there. And by burnt, we mean that rock's eliminated and not in play. Did not get across that black line.
And sometimes luck does play in the game.
And these guys, this is what they need sometimes to take advantage, is just one miss. Really just aggressive throw. Proves successful. Not entirely sure if Sinnett is shot.
I think it's looking like red is shot rock. Kim is shot rock.
What are you doing if you're Kim right now? What are you hoping for?
Well, a draw. I think you'd like to throw a draw and hope that it doesn't hang out there. We've seen that a couple of times when they're throwing the draw out there on that side. It seems to hang out there a bit.
Maybe even a potential to hold on to a steal, if not restrict Sinnett to one.
A guard. Some sort of guard out there.
While they're talking out there, just another little look. I didn't get a chance to update you on sheet B. It does appear that China, Team Q, is still leading, I believe. Three to 2. Not much against Team Calvert. Both teams forces to reckon with. Team Hu, very, very strong world-class team. Calvert right home here in Manitoba, but finalists in last year's DEKALB, looking for a back-to-back win. Team Kim with their shot, trying for a hit and roll. Gets the hit, gets the roll, and is now shot 1. There was a little tick off theirs though, was there, Richard?
No.
So I believe they would be shot 2. Shot 1 and 2 for Kim?
Yeah, 1 and 2 for Kim. Does the run back play a factor in at all? Possible? No.
I was calling it before. Like,
Yeah.
for me, there's no way I could be straight on. I'd get overexcited. That last little pop release, I would probably outthrow it. I don't know. For these guys, though, I feel like it's a shot that they practice, that they play. But that being said, I think they believe there's enough of a rub. I guess there's a potential triple to leave them shot 2. But they really need to touch that stone. Aggressive release from Strauss. Does get that stone. But only one for Team Sinnett after the 5th end. So maintaining a lead 5-3 here on sheet C. Sinnett against Kim. Lot of great action going on here. We'll give you an update on the rest of our championship finalists into the end of the event. in about a minute. But first, let's hear from our sponsors.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Welcome back. Here at the DEKALB in Morris, Manitoba.
Line's good. Okay, line's great.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. We are at the last day of our 4-day event with this world top curling Superspiel. Big money going throughout this event, up to $60,000 in payouts. Big checks today for these teams. And as my co-commentator here was telling us, not just money involved, some points.
Yeah, World Curling Rankings will change this weekend with this spiel. A real close battle over on Sheet D between Gray Withers, ranked 25th in the world, and McMillan, ranked 26th. So McMillan has a chance this weekend to move up ahead of Gray Withers. And they are doing that right now on Sheet D.
Correct. McMillan just with a single in the third, and then Gray Withers with 2 in the fourth, but then McMillan returns that with a 4-ender in the fifth. So like Richard was saying here, some great action going over there, trying to take one up on the other in the rankings.
Yeah, now McMillan has played in the pre-trials, so she does have that experience coming in.
And they're done. Here in our Sheet C, Team Kim against Team Sinnett. In the fifth end, we did have Team Sinnett with a single, maintaining their lead to 5-3. We see Kim going back to a previous strategy where they were once 3 down to use that 5 rock guard rule. And Sinnett going aggressive with the center line. We also have China Team Shit over on Sheet B against our home team, Team Calvert, and previous winners of DEKALB. Right now, Team Shit winning 3-2. Over on Sheet E, we have Team Peterson playing against Team Japan, Utno, and Peterson did get one in the fifth to get on the scoreboard, but Uno is still winning 5-1. Uno going down for her last rock in the sixth end, hoping for shot 2. But we'll get back to the second while we're on Sheet C with Team Kim breaking apart Sinnett's center play. And they do, effectively getting 2 of their stones out, only leaving with their shot rock around the button. Now Team Kim has 3 guards all spread out across this sheet.
I don't think this is all that good. Like if we make them, they lock it. I think it's same. Just full 8.
Two men deciding what kind of shot they're making, talking about what shot Team Kim would be making.
A little early. My line's good.
Calling his sweepers off.
Close. Whoa, never curl. It's gonna be curled just late. Okay, knife. It's fine, just knife. Whoa. That's pretty good.
And how effective can that knife be?
Crazy. I've seen where we have just a normal draw, no brooms on, maybe a 2-foot curl. That can add another 2 feet or so. Especially when you have some of these men's teams putting up to 200 plus pounds of weight on that broom. Now we've talked about different types of broom heads. I think you've talked about that before.
Yeah, they test the World Curling tests the broom heads out here in Morris.
And some heads you're not allowed to utilize in world events or championship events and such.
Yeah, there was a bunch of Broomgate controversy this year, and all the elite curlers did show up here during the summer to discuss it, test out the brooms, and go with what they are currently running now at that elite level.
Speaking of summer curling, Morris Curling Club here, geothermal plant that keeps this ice cool all the way through the summer. We have year-round ice. You love curling that much, you come out here on the summertime, you can play some. Keep you cool in that heat. And Kim with a perfect stone, driving their stone back to knock out one of Sinnett's.
And that year-round ice, it does draw in a lot of international teams practicing over the summer. Team Mexico comes up here.
They were here recently too, correct?
Yep.
Tuma nice and calm out of the hack. Not horrible. Kim is thinking about what their shot should be. Looking across the rest of our sheets, I'm noticing nobody is playing on sheet E anymore, where we had Team Peterson playing against Japan Team Uno. After 5 ends, it was 5-1, so they must have finished that last end where I was looking over and it seemed Team Uno was at least going to be shot 1, if not 2. So expecting that Team Uno took that game, which means Uno into the finals, and goodbye to Team Peterson. So right now on sheet D, our other live streaming sheet, Team Grey-Withers against Team Macmillan, now looking to see who's going to be playing against Team Japan in the women's finals. Team Grey-Withers, soft draw. second to last shot. So safe. We do have a few more shots to go here on sheet C. It looks to be there might be some exciting shots happening on our other live stream, sheet D. I will not be offended if you jump over. Just jump back afterwards.
Sheet B is a logjam.
Whoa! I've been paying attention to our other sheets there. Are there even any stones not in play? There are 2 stones left to play and only 1 stone that is not in play on that sheet. Team Kim looking for a soft draw, but they want it heavy enough to knock Team Sinnett back or squeeze in that hole. How do you get in there?
Oh, that's like the shot of the century there.
So while Team Kim is not shot 1, they are second shot, but they can knock their own stones to take Team Sinnett's rock out of that play.
I feel if we had a highlight reel, that their shot would be on the highlight reel. If anybody's watching this at home, just roll it back a couple of times. Watch it over and over.
You can look back at many of our games, Big Day Media. Very, very grateful for the live streaming opportunity, and our sponsors a part of the live streaming. Of course, we have Access Credit Union. Really, really love all the support that we always get from Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy. An owner here, Nathan here in Morris of ours. Play Now, of course, Big Wave Foods. I mean, these girlers, the ones that have been out here, they talk about it over and over again. The food spread that they get here, so grateful for that. So are the volunteers and our sponsors. And then we have Asham Curling Supply. So grateful for all the equipment support that they give out to us here, and such great innovation that they put into their products. Of course, the DeMark Hancock real estate team here at Morris as well. And we can't forget our good sponsors from the town of Morris.
Our sponsors and volunteers have been awesome this weekend.
It's just been so great. That sponsorship dinner, just to have that turnout and that big support from everybody. You know, I was at that dinner, and it took almost 10 minutes to go through all the sponsors that supported this event. So many people from near and far that just love to be a part of this.
I wasn't there. Maybe I should have been in there broadcasting with you.
Well, we're very grateful for Clayton Drager. Pulled him out of retirement to MC, but if we lose him as an MC, maybe we'll pull you in.
He's Golden West, right?
Yeah, he retired out of Golden West. Golden West still supporting us this year. You might have heard us through CFAM at the beginning, and probably hear from him today. Really coming in here, following the same pathway as Kim. I still feel like Kim has an opportunity to drive those rocks back and knock that shot rock from Sinnett out. Last rock here on sheet B, Team Calvert. Trying to come around here. You can see better than I can. It looks like Calvert has 4-shot rocks. No, 3-shot rocks going for a 4th. It does appear that Calvert finishes 3 shots. So now it is 5-3. Team Calvert against China Team. And again, Team Calvert looking for back-to-back wins here at DEKALB. Team Kim last third stone.
Coming into this, Team Calvert's only loss has been to Team Korea here.
During this weekend's?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Everybody thinking over here on sheet C they can take advantage of this log jam. There are 6 stones on the 4-foot ring here on C. So, you can't hear me anymore. You probably went over to sheet D. But if you have friend or family that's watching on sheet D, maybe give them a call. Tell them to come watch sheet C over here because there's going to be something happening.
They have this angle run.
I'm not even going to begin to guess about what strategy is going on in these guys' heads right now.
There's 2 different trains of thoughts down there. I can hear them back and forth. One wants one thing, two wants one thing, and Stroh's saying, I don't like that. I don't want to do that.
And so it does get to a point. I mean, sometimes there's not necessarily a wrong shot. What you're looking for is which shot is the shooter comfortable making, and what does the team feel successful in allowing them to do.
And again, it's like that chess thought. They're already thinking, what is Kim going to make? And that's what they're debating and talking out here. What's Kim's move? More so than theirs. If we do this, what's Kim going to do? If we do that, what's Kim going to do?
And at this point, I don't even know where the rocks are going to lay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even know what next thought is going through the other team's mind.
I think it's pretty good.
I did just hear the bell.
You hear some lively words out there.
Passionate.
Passionate words.
Passionate words.
That's good. That's good.
So, Team Sinnett.
I think they're electing to sit. Not a guard, but sit right on the nose of their own stone.
Don't want to give up that shot rock.
No.
I think
But
they're still safe.
Yeah. Their idea is to take away any angle runbacks.
Team Kim looking to just find that sweet spot to take advantage in the center of this bundle of rocks. After this shot, if this rock hangs out with everybody else, we have half of the rocks on the ice around that 4-foot ring.
And he is electing to.
Oh, there's weight on
that
that
right.
one. That's more than control, close to normal. Sweepers on, off. Really trying to hold that line now. They're happy with that. And now Kim, I believe, with the shot rock, but a little close to call.
play this run and bury this. Probably only for 2.
A lot of conversation going out there again. Running on over to Sheet D. Team Greyweathers against Team Macmillan. They are about halfway through their 7th end. Macmillan leading it 5-2. That is our other live streaming sheet. I would not jump off of this sheet quite yet though, folks. I mean, you see as well as I do what all is going on in that house. And all those guards that Kim had up to take advantage of or to utilize, I mean, at this point, negated. Everybody's looking to just go around that off-center guard.
They have like 1,000 strategies. They're looking at all these different angles out here. And with both skips having their last rocks. It's a no man's gas.
This is Sinnett's last stone. Strauss going into the hack.
Tuma does do a lot of the skipping, a lot of the talking for Team Sinnett in the decision making. What would you have done?
Oh, like I said, there's too much going on in that center for me to even think about what might happen.
Close your eyes and throw the rock?
Well, I mean, right now I'm thinking I might be shot, I might not be shot. How do I keep them from making 3 or more? I feel like worst case scenario, the other team might just get 1 if I'm that confident. I mean, if Kim does come in here with a heavy, maybe hack, if not back wall draw, and they do hit their stone in that 8-foot, they're knocking. Oh, Kim just called it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk about it. All he did was just bring his stick out there and do what I was trying to say. That's kind of what the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
I think that's the shot to make for Kim. Sinnett, I don't know. Maybe they should have been a little bit more on the other center there to keep them from making this shot, but they didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Well, they were looking at so many different angles out there.
There's so much going on.
Right. Sometimes you miss them. You'll miss one, right?
Exactly. While Team Kim's getting set up here, Sheet D, our other live stream, Team Greyweathers against Team Macmillan. After the 6th end, Team Greyweathers got 2, so still being a competition for Macmillan, so it's 5-4 for Macmillan. Team Kim coming in with the last shot, trying to hit it hard, maybe end up with shot 3. Still, Team Kim did end up having the shot rock, made sure they had the shot rock for 1.
Got their 1 out of it, and we're heading into the next end.
So now it is 5-4 for Team Sinnett. Couple ends to go. We'll come back with some more scores on our other sheets, but until, enjoy a word from our sponsors.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of Mark Hancock brings the skills and experience learned from the curling button straight to the front door. With local expertise and award-winning results, they guide clients through every step of the process. For a free consultation, call 204-996-6600 today. They are proud supporters of the Morris Curling Club, celebrating teamwork, strategy, and community spirit. Together, this team helps families hurry hard to the finish line and make every move stress-free from end to end.
I want to thank you for not betting with Play Now and choosing my offshore gambling site instead. Because when you place a bet with me, I make money. Lots of money. Sure, sometimes you win a bet, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pay you. Well, not right away anyway. I mean, seriously, why would I do that? Money! So please, keep betting with me and not Play Now.
Play on Play Now instead. Manitoba's local, safe, and secure gambling site.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel here in Morris, Manitoba, Canada. Sunday, 4th day, last day of this world-class event. So happy to see so many people here, so many international elite players fighting for a huge purse, big checks at the end of today. And you can sure see that fight happening on the ice. Right now, myself, Matthew Norris, chair of DEKALB, with Richard White on sheet C, Team Kim against Team Sinnett. What just happened there in that last end, Richard?
Crazy. That was crazy, crazy, crazy. We thought the last girls' game was exciting and intense. That there was some really intense curling.
Kim, so close with that super solid, strong hit to be able to try to get 3 at the end of that end. Still managed to pull 1 out of there. And keeping that score tight. Sinnett still up by 1, 5-4. We have some good competition going over on sheet B with Team Hyuk against Team Calvert. Of course, we've talked about Team China being world renowned and a big world beast right now, but they are playing against last year's winners of DEKALB. Really, Calvert wants to see that back-to-back win, that big check at the end of today.
And they are no slouches to this game either. They have played some of the elite teams themselves.
Mm-hmm. All right, line's good, line's good. Okay, go then. Line's really good.
We did see some hands shake already into these semifinals. Sheet E with Peterson and Japan Team Uno winning that game. So we will see Team Japan Uno in the final for the women's. And trying to see who's going to meet them there. On sheet D, our other live stream, we have Team Greyweathers playing against Team Macmillan. They have just completed their 7th end. They are looking to go in their 8th end. I see after 6, the score, 5-2 to 4. Not too sure what happened in the 7th there, but we have a bit of game to play here yet. We will talk about that. Back here on Sheet C, Team Kim against Team Sinnett. Everybody looking to start being aggressive and playing that center line. I do believe on Sheet D there they blanked the 7th possibly. Macmillan looking like they still have hammer. And they do. So we've talked about that in the past where you opt to have no stones, keep it clean, play that 0 so you can have that hammer coming home. It is the 8th end. It is the last end and an opportunity for Macmillan to really solidify that win.
You'll probably play like you'll find that game will probably running out of rocks like we had talked about before.
Because Team Macmillan is up by 1 and now has hammer going to the 8th. Grey Withers will need to steal 1 to stay in it.
And they are 2 very evenly matched teams, so that wouldn't shock me if she could.
Very, very close, like you had said, in the world rankings.
Yes.
Thurston coming out of the hack strong, looking to get all those Kim stones clear and guards. Does exactly what they were planning. All 3 stones are out. That house is clear and up for grabs.
We gotcha.
Team Kim keeping the guards up there, playing the long game. Just want to do another big thank you to some of our big sponsors here, especially for our live streaming, supported by Big Day Media. And Asham Curling Supply, a lot of products you see out there on the ice right now. Great big thank you to Access Credit Union. Of course, Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy. Play Now, the Town of Morris, Big Way Foods, and the DeMarc Hancock Real Estate Team. And of course, I mean, we say it every time after we come out of the commercials, but DEKALB Bear. DEKALB Bear has been such a huge support over the last 18 years. So grateful for that, to be able to host that here with us. Grateful to see their emblems everywhere. And I talk about it in a lot of the speeches. You hear it from me when I say if you're coming to this event and you're looking for any of us, Richard or myself, or you have any questions, you just look to our sea of yellow. Because when you come here, you truly do see a lot of yellow. Any of us here can help you if you have any needs. So a big thank you to DEKALB. And we were talking about some of the events that happened throughout the year here. Talked about the icebreaker. We talked about stick curling, big stick curling event that happened already.
Yeah, the Red River Stick Spiel, that happens. It's on the Sticks, Manitoba Stick Curling Tour.
We have the DEKALB Superspiel here, kind of early mid-season. Coming up very shortly in February is the Junior Provincials, February 18th starting here. So 5-day event with the opening ceremonies as such. So if you want to meet and see some of the up and coming elite world curlers, please come here to the Morris Curling Club, February 18th. Sinnett with a PL, keeping that house open.
And if any of the junior teams that played here are any indication of what that provincials is going to be like, it's going to be good.
Good point. We just had Team Hayward playing in the quarters here. And, they were right there thinking that it was going to be a bit of an upset. They ended up with a 6-ender, but then Peterson returned with a 4-ender. So close for that junior team, and they are. They're just a junior. I shouldn't say just. You're right. Junior team almost getting into the finals here at DEKALB.
Yes. I'm talking to them after. They have big things and big goals on their way. They're heading to Oshawa to play in a Bonspiel in Oshawa, Ontario. It's called the Swiss Cup. The winner gets a trip to Switzerland.
So us here at DEKALB bringing the world to Morris, Manitoba, but then our curlers playing hard enough and strong enough to go out across the world as well.
Yep.
So you can come here, play with us, or eventually we'll make it out there to come play against you. Tuma, third stone, strong throw. Try to take out all of Kim's.
We'll spread Manitoba around the world.
And big logo has always been, shall always be, Friendly Manitoba.
Friendly Manitoba.
Sinnett not too upset about taking their own stone out there. Goal was to take out Kim's stones. Successful in doing that. Kim is only 1 down. No time to get confident at all.
Sinnett does have the hammer.
They're trying to hold it to come around that front Sinnett stone. Oh!
It ticked it.
Just.
Now, would you use that as backing?
It's pretty far back there.
Maybe.
Now, if it was closer to the tee line behind there, maybe. But being at the mid to back edge of the 8-foot, it's almost too far back.
What do you think they're going to play here?
It's looking like I'm going to wait for their broom up, but yeah, they're just kind of freezing up there. So I think you're right. I think they're thinking, we got a Kim stone back there. Might as well use it to our advantage. Oh, going from a freeze
to a raise possible.
Takeout, yeah. That broom is
a takeout.
He's throwing a lot of weight with this.
Hey. And there was the fear of fear of taking out your own rocks.
They almost had a double on their own.
Yeah. Fist bumps, maybe that was their decision. Maybe that was something they had in mind.
Yeah. Happy to open up the Team Kim Stone. Yeah.
Maybe they're thinking of blank. It's hard to say.
Oh.
We're not them. If they're looking at blanking, holding the hammer, Sinnett holding the hammer going in.
Good point. Good point. We see it over here with McMillan on sheet D, our other live stream. McMillan 5-2 with a 1-point advantage. Going blank in the 7, hoping to hold the hammer for an advantage going into the 8th and final. And again, a win on that sheet to play in the finals of DEKALB Superspiel, a part of the women's event, against Team Japan Ueno. Both sheets here, sheet B and C on the men's, looking to get into the finals as well. Team Soo-Hyuk against Team Calvert, going into their 8th end. And they're looking at Calvert did end up with a steal in the 7th end. So their score is 7-3 for Team Calvert. Missing anything that was going on over here on sheet C? Richard, what was Kim looking to do?
Your guess is as good as mine. I was watching everything else.
Playing good weight here. Landing on the broom. Yep.
That shot tells you that shot tells you Kim is already thinking ahead of what they think Sinnett's going to do.
And they stayed high. Anything back, they're looking to do what you had said and use Kim Stones as backing.
Just stick it in here.
Then Sinnett is final rock. But Strauss is going to throw the final rock here.
You like this?
It's like Richard said, last stone here on sheet C. 7th end.
And Sinnett is looking for 2. Looking at that, I think they're aiming for 2 here.
Got to be a strong hit, solid on the stone.
Yes!
He is calling hard to hold that rock.
You got it. Oh, you got it. Atta boy.
Does get the double. And 2 for Sinnett in the 7th end.
They're shaking hands.
They are.
Kim is
So
shaking
that
hands.
leaves this game 7-4. Team Kim shaking. Team Sinnett winning semifinal. That means we have the first of 2 teams playing in the final. Team Sinnett into the finals of DEKALB Superspiel. We have on sheet B, Team Soo-Hyuk against Team Calvert, looking to see who's going to be playing against Team Sinnett in the final. That game will be shortly after 4 p.m. You can join us on sheet D on the other live stream to see the second team to play in the women's finals. Waiting to see who wins there between Grey Withers and Macmillan. Right now, it is 5-4 for Macmillan, and the winner there will play against Team Japan Utno in the women's final. So thank you for joining us on Sheet C here at the 18th annual DEKALB Superspiel here in Morris, Manitoba. Maybe you'll hear from us a bit, but for now, enjoy a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to the 15th annual DEKALB Superspiel. We are super excited to be hosting this great event again. The Morris Curling Club is also the home of the Cargill Curling Training Center. It is our 5th year of year-round operation. We are the only 12-month training facility in Canada, and we're excited to invite you to join us anytime you want to come this way. We are also the National Training Center for the Canadian Deaf Sport Association of Canada. We invite you to visit our website, curlingtraining.ca, or you can give us a call at 204-746-2271, and we'd love to show you a good time.
At DEKALB, we're not holding back. We're gonna be your #1 canola seed. Just watch us. DEKALB, challenge the status quo.
Buying or selling a home shouldn't feel like slipping on the ice. The mother-daughter real estate team of Mark Hancock